Happy Saturday. I'm clean and shiny. We're out here getting our baked goods and my coffee drink. And I'm gonna head home. It's a beautiful day out though. Not quite as hot today. Still humid though. So yeah. Dad got rid of all the green. I gotta, oh, my video. I forgot to put it up. What time is it? 11 something? Okay, I gotta go work on my video when I get home. I just gotta make a title and all that crap. Which I'm probably gonna just make it lots of green beans because it was a lot of green beans. Okay, gotta go. Good evening. My cousin Carmen finally sent me the pictures from family dinner on Sunday. Woo woo! I will do a little slideshow with, see, there'll be Rudy with Dad and Aunt Shelly, and Aunt Shelly be in a lot of them because Carmen made sure everybody had their picture taken with her. And then there'll be one with Dad with Aunt Shelly. Funny story. Dad and Shelly dated a little bit right before he went into the Navy, but then he left. So she ended up getting with Dad's oldest brother, Chuck, and had a family. So, yeah. She's so sweet. I feel so bad that she got hurt, though. I'm hoping she doesn't have to have shoulder surgery. So, I can't speak. Shoulder surgery. I'm hoping it heals in a way that she doesn't have to go under the knife again. She already had to go in for hip surgery, so. But she just has it. You'll see. She's in a sling. She's not supposed to use it. So you're going to see a lot of random pictures of the table and such. Okay, let me do that right now real quick. And I'll be back. I even figured out how to put music under the picture so you can listen to something and not just of a silent slideshow. At least I hope. Fingers crossed. I was just messing around with my iMovie thing. I'm like, they have to have music in here somewhere, don't they? Voila. So yeah, Saturday evening, chilling at home. I need to shave my beardicles. I forgot to do that when I got home from the Y today. I gotta do it tomorrow before I go out. Because we're going out for lunch. And then we're taking Nikki her green beans because we couldn't do it today because she never woke up. She's like, I'm sorry, I even had my phone on and I had it on extra loud, so if you called me, it'd wake me up, but it never woke me up. Her youngest Pudge had a rough night, her son with autism, and so she didn't get pass out till 7 o'clock this morning, so she was tired, very, very tired. So I'll do it tomorrow. It'll be nice to see her for a second while we chit chat out in front of her house like we always do. And now I'm gonna lay down and nope, she's not in it. She's over there. Although at nighttime, the last 2 nights, she's gotten that bed. But during the day, she won't get in the bed. I don't know her thought process. It's probably very weird, like her mother. Because her mother has a very weird thought process. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm going now. Bye. See you tomorrow. Happy Sunday. Ugh, wipe my mouth off. We are getting ready to go out for lunch. But my goals today are to get my green beans in the freezer. And I got into a deep dive last night at like midnight of blanching or not blanching. And I watched quite a few videos, and there was a woman I watched who had always blanched her green beans before she froze them, but she decided to test it and just do a little bag. She blanched all her beans except for a little batch. She made 2 little bags. And then a week or so later, she took them both out of the freezer, put pots of water to boil, put them both in the pots, each in their own, and then tested them after cooking for so long. And she's like, well, I guess I'm not going to blanch my beans anymore. It just makes them mushy. So I'm not going to blanch them. They're already clean. I'm going to make sure they're dry. I'm going to take them out of their bags and pat them dry. Do a couple quart bags, smaller batches, and try to do 1 gallon bag. So that's my plan, plus do the bill bucket. Yeah. But now we're getting ready to roll out. I'm in hunter green today. You can't really tell because I don't have a light on in here, but see you when we're out for lunch. Dad comes bopping around the corner after changing an exact same shirt on. I'm like, nope. He goes, okay, I'll go change. I gotta remind him to grab Nikki's green beans because we gotta deliver those to her after lunch. Now I'm just waiting for him to come out. And we're gonna rock and roll. Okay, bye. We're at Juicy Buffet. Today is seafood day. I just mainly got shrimp and some sushi and green beans because, you know, I haven't had green beans in 24 hours. We're home. We dropped off beans at Nikki's and talked to her for a little bit. She's in the middle of writing a trilogy. She's got book 1 done. She's formatting out to a few publishers. What is the name of it? Something? It's got the word C in it. I can't remember. I got my bill bucket on my desk with our stuff. Got the green beans in the house out of the refrigerator to get a little more room temperature. So I'm gonna take them out of the bag, dry them off, and probably just re-put them in the bag. I want to put them in dry bags so they don't freeze like a brick. Hopefully the individual beans will freeze and not be a brick. I really have no idea. So yeah, right now I'm just cooling down. It's nice in here. She left. She's not in here. She was in here, but she left. All right, I'm gonna watch some YouTubes and chill for like an hour before I do the projects I want to do. Bye. Just got my beans done. I took them out, dried them off on these 2 towels, and packed them in there. Tried to get as much air out as possible. Put the date on them. So I have 2 gallons of beans, and this one here is upset because I'm not going in my room with her. Hi, Bub. I'm busy in here. I've told you I'm busy. Yeah. I know what you want, but I have things to do. Okay, bye. My 2 missions are complete. Green beans in the freezer. Bills paid and ready to go in the mail. Woo woo. Yeah. Tomorrow my 2 missions are collect the garbage in my room. I didn't do it last Monday, so I'll probably have 2 bags because I have 1 full from cleaning out that stuff of Dad's from his old filing cabinet. And then I have this box of the few things that I question about what he wants to do with, like his old divorce papers and those spats. I'll show you them tomorrow, what the spats are. Mom's funeral book and stuff like that. So My Sunday's over. It's only 6 o'clock. It's really not over, but I'm gonna lay down and watch. I don't know what. Something. Maybe the next episode of Andor I've been watching on Disney Plus Star Wars area. Cause I'm a nerd, don't you know? A nerd. Somebody's sleeping there, not in there, but over here. So, bye. Happy Monday. I look like yesterday because this is bum day. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not seeing anybody. Bum day. She's done with her treats. I made goulash for lunch today. We have a lot left for tomorrow, tonight. Sharing. I don't know. I just got done doing the one main project I wanted to do today, which was gather up all the garbage to go out today. I just had 2 bags that went out of my room. So now I'm garbage free for the moment. I do have 5 root beer cans down here I got to put out in the refundable cans. That's from the last probably 2.5, 3 weeks, those cans. So, yeah. We're getting ready to stretch out the knees and the legs. Dad had his doctor's appointment this morning. Everything is good. He goes every 6 months. His next one will be in January. That's when he has to get his blood done and the big appointment. But every 6 months they just check his sugar, check his vitals, check his weight, check him out, ask him questions. So yeah, he's really good about that kind of stuff too. So, except for today when he was supposed to tell the doctor about his memory issues, and he did not. He says he forgets. The next time he's going to go with a big note, or I'm going with him. I have a cookie I laid out of the freezer yesterday. My bakery lady, she makes these, as they call the chocolate caramel latte cookie, and she only makes these a couple times a year. So the last time when she made them in May, I bought like a dozen and put them in the freezer. So every time I just want a cookie treat, I'll lay one out. I don't know how many I have left in the freezer, but so I'm gonna have me a cookie treat because they're very good. She's such a good baker. The banana cream pie we got was so good. I can't remember the last time I had banana cream pie. It has been years and years and years. We each have one little slice left for tonight. Matter of fact, that's what we had for dinner last night. Neither one of us are really hungry in the evening after having lunch. What time were we at the lunch place? Right when they opened at noon. Like 15 minutes after that, maybe. But I said, Dad, I'm just going to go have a piece of pie for dinner. He goes, that's what I'm going to do too, because I'm not very hungry either. Should go back over there to lay down. Kitty. Hi, Kitty. Hi. Oh, she's going to take a bath. I'm going to lay down with her after I eat my cookie. And I will see you later. It's evening time. Someone's having her evening treats. We just had dinner. We had a little dish of goulash. We have enough. I did 2 containers for us for tomorrow. And then it'll be gone. And we still have a little green beans left. I made a container for my cousin Bart. He came and got that earlier. Along with our egg cartons we keep for him for his eggs from his chickens. Today's been just a low-key day. Mainly we just got garbage out. That was it. That was our only accomplishment of the day. Is the inflammation feeling in my body as bad as it was? No. The pain part is not as bad as it was. But is the weakness any better? No, I'm still just as weak. My muscles are still just as weak. So yeah, that's nice. No, it's not, but You ate almost all of them. You left a few little crumbs, and some of them are gooey. I'm gonna put them in her cream cheese container, which has her little treats on the bed. Oops, I see another bite right there. Are you gonna ignore your bed still? You've only looked at it twice. Yeah, you're gonna ignore it. She's gonna ignore it. I did just put my laundry away. So tomorrow, I'm gonna grab some clothes and go into our bathroom. And I'm gonna see how I feel. If all else fails, I have my bag packed for the Y to go to the Y. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go to the Y to shower, but I told Dad maybe there'll be a miracle and I'll wake up and I'll feel stronger and less afraid to get in there. Because people, my biggest fear is to fall. I mean, it's been my biggest fear for years. It would be detrimental if gravity took hold of my giant butt and pulled me to the ground. So, we're gonna see how it goes. I'll keep you informed. I keep wanting to go tomorrow, the game plan. Has anybody been watching Ryan Trahan's series? Him and his wife Haley are doing all 50 states in 50 days and raising money for St. Jude's. It's been a really cool series to watch. Their last state they were in was Michigan. I think they have, I don't know how many to go. I want to say Michigan was their 32nd, 33rd, 34th, I don't know. But they've hit a lot of them, and they've raised, his goal was to raise $1 million, but he has broken $4 million. So, they have a Wheel of Doom, and he goes on runs and bicycles and joyride runs, and you just have to watch it to understand what I'm talking about. He's a very wholesome guy, him and his wife. They're good kids. So I watch that every day. I'm sure tomorrow will be Indiana, so I'm wondering what they're staying at Airbnbs. Interesting Airbnbs in every state. And ranking them. So far, the number one is the one they call the Treehouse one in Oklahoma. They've stayed on a yacht. They've stayed in a bubble house just yesterday. Day before, they've stayed in container homes. They've stayed in tiny houses. They've stayed in several tree houses and missile silos. And, you know, it's been a fun journey to watch them. All right, I'm babbling now, but I'm going to close this out, get this ready, upload it tomorrow. So I will see you later.